welcome to Coin and Token Magazine's DeFi Update. We talk about the latest developments in the DeFi ecosystem, from price movements to protocol updates. Our sub 15-minute video updates will get you up to speed on the top highlights. Hi, I'm Cameron, your host, and I am also the founder of Coin and Token Magazine. We are the world's first interactive digital magazine with our exclusive analysis of virtual currencies or digital assets. We are the leaders of paradigm-shifting DeFi coverage and CeFi analysis. Before we dive into the show, I would like to give a shout out to our sponsor, CoinandTokenMagazine.com. Coin and Token is the world's first interactive digital magazine with in-depth and top-notch analysis of DeFi, cryptocurrency / digital asset analysis, which goes beyond what our video updates can produce. Or if you want to find out about the latest blockchain projects with our expert analysis, download and subscribe Coin and Token today. Hey everyone, let's get started with today's show. So first, let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum looks like it's been on a screamer since the end of August. Ethereum has done pretty well since the end of August, when it had lows of at about 236. And over the last month, it's done pretty well. Ethereum seems to be trending pretty well this month. At the beginning of October, we had lows down to about $335, and Ethereum has trended well throughout this month, even though mid-month we did have a slight horizontal pattern as far as the 5-day moving average goes. And then going into about the 22nd of the month and up until the current day, we did have a slight high about the 24th, 25th as far as the 5-day moving average goes, and it's been trending down just a little bit. But right now it's still above the 30-day and the 90-day. Those are two metrics that I personally look at for Ethereum. I still have pretty high confidence in this pair going forward. If you're trying to get in right now, depends on how you play it, I might say wait. If you need to transact, obviously, go into Ethereum and conduct your business. But as far as holding it, let's see how it plays out. Going forward, I know I really want to say wait until after the election, just to be safe. It's not a bad time to get in. I mean, if the price drops down to even 370, I would say that's a good time to get in. It's been trading sideways this whole quarter so far, so definitely keep your eye on Ethereum as far as the US dollar goes. Now, switching up to a different trade pair, Ethereum to the euro. Ethereum to the euro. Just like the Ethereum to the US dollar, we've seen a great rebound of Ethereum, of ETH to the euro since the end of August, and we had a good spike, it looked like, in September, and now it's been trading sideways just like the US dollar. But again, I don't focus too much on Ethereum to the euro, but definitely if you are in that market, to our people across the sea there, or anyone across the world that does trade the euro, please give us some updates and some insight if you could. It's an interesting market to look at, one I don't really specialize in, but it's one to keep your eye on if it's something you're interested in. Now, let's move on to our next token, Uniswap's Uni. Ticker symbol UNI. Uni to the US dollar. What I have here is the 1-day chart. It recently just debuted. Uni, Uniswap has been on is still the leader of the DeFi space, capturing over 65% of trade volume in the DeFi exchange ecosystem. But since being listed, I know, on Kraken, Bitfinex, This one chart I have here is from Bitfinex, and it has been crashing downwards. It's not looking too good. I am a long-term holder. We will be having an in-depth analysis of Uniswap and also of their token, Uni. These are two separate things. Uniswap as an organization and Uni as their token / instrument or utility token. I'd caution anyone right now to get too heavy into the unit token for long-term holding. Obviously, if you have operational needs, you will need to transact, but I would highly recommend transacting quickly and fast, and not holding too long. If the price does continue to crash, I mean, we've just seen a negative downtrend. We haven't really seen. It's way too early to make any sort of long-term play or long-term holding in this one asset or this one token. Definitely give anyone cautious. Let's wait until after New Year's and let's see how the market treats it. And definitely, if you have a few chips and you want to play this token on the hourly basis, hey, more power to you. That's not something that we specialize in. But as far as holding this one asset over the next quarter, I would caution against it. Now, let's switch on to the market's favorite cryptocurrency and digital asset, Bitcoin. Today, we're going to start with Bitcoin to the US dollar. What I have here is a one-day chart in front of you, and Bitcoin has been on an absolute screamer from this summer. Coronavirus has obviously taken a dip on a lot of financial markets, but I mean, it is just Teflon Don on Bitcoin. I mean, good Lord, if you look at it's traded sideways through much of the summer, and then next thing you know now, at the end of August, we have this huge ramp up into the end of September. We have a slight sell-off. The market kind of cooled down and then traded sideways for about a month and a half. And then now at Bitcoin, I mean, shoot, if you look at this, since it really started breaking out at the beginning of October, I mean, wow, these are just great numbers for Bitcoin. Again, I'm a long-term holder of it. I think everyone should be a long-term holder of it. Whether you want to get in right now, please read our magazine for more in-depth cryptocurrency analysis, especially Bitcoin. Again, this platform is just to spread awareness on it. And if you're not invested into Bitcoin, you are wrong, my friend. Your portfolio needs it to diversify away from legendary financial institutions, and also starting to put the money back into the people. And if you need any, or if you would like more information, I am not the go-to source for an in-depth research into Bitcoin. There are a lot of other there are a lot of other resources out there for you. For example, Plan B, Fidelity, primarily Plan B, since he is the founder of the stock to flow model, and also Fidelity. I would highly recommend those two going forward. But yeah, Bitcoin has been on an absolute screamer. I mean, just insane. I mean, we're seeing now, again, we have to see how Bitcoin plays out going forward after the election. I think I don't have any say one way or the other, but definitely if you're planning on making a huge entrance into Bitcoin right now, I would say wait until the market cools off a little bit if you're the retail investor. Smart money already has their plans and they already have their goals. But if you're the retail investor, definitely I would say wait until after New Year's, or at least till after the election. I would highly say after December, especially if we can look back to Plan B's stock to flow analysis in his cross asset analysis. Going forward into 2021 all the way to December. or January of 2022, this whole next year, we're really going to see, or we should see, Bitcoin start to really accelerate in its price movement, based on some of Plan B's theories and his outlook. And I'm 100% behind him. There's been a lot of talk on Twitter right now about is that, he's been posting polls, who, if you believe that Bitcoin will hit 55,000 before December 2021, which is the end of basically going into 2022. Some people are, he wants to know, gauging the metrics. I personally I think it'll hit, but stay below 55,000. That I just believe that's just being conservative. I think it's possible it can go over 55,000. But adoption, that's really the main takeaway. We really have to see what is the adoption looking like going forward over this next year, because the market cap of Bitcoin just isn't big enough to absorb the flows of some more traditional assets like bonds and definitely currency. But because of Bitcoin's mining, the halving that happened back in May, we haven't really seen huge price growth until just recently. Like I said, it traded sideways throughout the whole summertime. We've had a good peak rounding out to the end of September. We did have a slight sell-off, but man, we are back up. Bitcoin is at 13,000 at the time of this recording, $13,798. Again, if you haven't been on the boat, if you didn't get on the boat previously, stay tuned for our updates so you can stay informed. I would like to close out today's video update with some breaking news that we have about Coin and Token. So Coin and Token currently is working on a DeFi project. We are working on doing a staking and listing our token on Uniswap. As previously stated, Uniswap controls about 65% of the market share of the DeFi ecosystem. And getting your token listed on a centralized exchange is very difficult. There are liquidity requirements, and there's a whole host of other variables and factors that go into being listed on the centralized exchange, such as Binance, Kraken, and some of the other ones that are out there. But specifically, what we focus on here is DeFi. And because Uniswap does have 65% of the market share, you naturally want to go where you're having the best chance of success. So our company, Coin and Token, is looking at doing a token listing. We were trying to get it done by the end of October. We're having some difficulties with the developer right now, but we're still on track. And if anyone is interested in doing a staking with our company, full specifics will be coming out soon, so stay tuned. This is just giving everyone a brief update that, hey, we are listing our token on Uniswap. We were supposed to have it done by the end of October. Obviously, that hasn't happened, but we should have the token listed by the end of November. And we will have, you can buy our token straight off our website, coinandtokenmagazine.com. And again, also through there, you can also stake. Our website and our magazine is available on desktop, and also it's suited primarily for mobile devices such as your smartphone or a tablet. You can trade our token, you can buy our token for crypto. We do not have fiat. We don't accept fiat yet. We are working on that as we speak. That's at this current time, I think if you want to buy our token with fiat, you'll have to contact us directly, as you'll have to contact our essentially over-the-counter desk to buy directly, and also in bulk. It's just, you would have to, as of today, just because of gas fees, bare minimum trade would have to be about $50, which isn't a whole lot. But again, just know that if you're only looking at trading one token, it's not going to happen for a direct payment. But that's just for fiat. But if you're talking about crypto, we can do it any amount that you want, as long as obviously you pay the gas fee. But so yeah, that's basically it for today. Again, thank you for watching our video. If you liked our video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. This is just a simple video update. We're gonna have more in-depth analysis. This is just to get the ball rolling and build up our ecosystem. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Like I said, we have a new token that's coming out, and also right now our magazine is up for sale. So if you're interested in getting more in-depth analysis that you couldn't see in this video production, please go and download the magazine, and you help support a great company and also spread the news around the world. Hopefully we can get the magazine in Spanish. Hopefully we can get it into Spanish starting next year, and then also Mandarin Chinese as well. If anyone doesn't know, the Central Bank of China is looking at doing a digital yuan, and China's really trying to get into international payments and settlements. If you're just a retail investor, more of the institutional investors and accredited investors, they know about this, but there's been huge and rapid developments by the Central Bank of China in the digital yuan. It will compete with Alipay in some aspects,